Hello, everybody. I just want to talk to you about the Soapbox Video Recorder, which is the tool that we are suggesting that you use to record your senior speech. So I wanted to give you a little quick tutorial on how to use this. And then I also have a sample video that I made using Soapbox just to show you what it can look like. Okay, so if you go to the Chrome Web Store, there is an extension called Soapbox Video Recorder. You can just search for it. It should come right up. Mine, this blue box over here on mine says remove from Chrome. That's because I've already added it. But yours would say add to Chrome, and you just add that extension, and then you should be good to go. When you sign up with Soapbox, you will need to use your Google account to sign up. You can see I'm signed in with mine, and you'll need to do the same. Okay, so when you're ready to record your senior speech, you'll be looking at your slideshow that you've made. And I just pulled up a slideshow that I already had on my Chromebook as an example. But let's say I want to now record a speech about this slideshow. Okay, you'll see that that extension that I added is right up there, and that is the Soapbox extension. So I would click on that, and then this is what it would look like. So it's actually showing me what my face is going to look like during my speech. It shows me a preview, and I can adjust lighting. I can adjust anything I want. Please pay attention to what's in your background. Pay attention to where your face is on the screen. You don't want to be way up at the top. You don't want to be way down at the bottom. Try to make sure it's centered. Try to make sure you look nice. I did get the question from people in class the other day if they need to dress up. I would say, at least as far as we're going to see you, dress the way that you would dress if you were presenting this in the library. You want to look nice, you want to be ready to give this speech. So Soapbox does show you a preview of what you will look like during your speech, and then you'll just click start recording. Okay, now it will ask you, what do you want to share? You will tell it to share the contents of your screen. And obviously, when you do the sign up, you're going to need to give it permission to access your webcam and your microphone, because you'll be both recording your face but also recording your voice as you go. So you'll click on that share button, and then it'll give you a little countdown, and it'll start recording. Now there's this little box down here in the bottom right hand portion of my screen that says you're sharing your screen. That's just a reminder to me that Soapbox is recording everything that I'm doing now that I've begun recording. My suggestion is to click on that X and get rid of that little box. Otherwise, the box will appear during your entire speech, and we really don't want that box there. So as you're practicing this recording, you make sure you click that X and get rid of that little box. You will still be recording, and then you're going to present your speech. Now, as I'm presenting, this is what I'm seeing on my screen. I'm looking at my slide. You want to go into presentation mode for your slides. I don't actually see my own face with Soapbox. It doesn't show me a little thumbnail of what I look like during my speech, but I need to always keep in mind that it is recording my face. So, you need to be looking at your webcam. Make sure that you understand that everything you're doing is being recorded. So if you make a funny face, or if you look to the side, or if somebody walks in the door and you turn around to look at them, that is all getting recorded. So you want to eliminate all distractions as you're recording. Okay, so these are my slides I'm going through. These are some of the images I have in my slide that I'm going to talk about in my speech, and this is what it looks like while I'm recording. Now, when I'm ready to finish, I am going to have to escape out of my presentation, and I'm going to have to click on that red button up at the top right-hand corner. That's the recording button. It tells me that Soapbox is recording, and if I click on that red dot, it will stop recording. Okay, so that's how you stop the recording. Now, don't worry, when you get into the next phase, you can edit out the last few seconds or the first few seconds of your speech. So, you can fix those little moments at the end where you're just sitting there trying to stop everything. Okay, so after I hit stop, this is what shows up on my screen. That takes me right to Soapbox, and it shows me what I've recorded. And you can see, down here, you can cut the beginning a few seconds off. You can cut the ending few seconds off if you need to. But this is the screen that it will take me to right away. Now notice, It's uploading. It's at 61% at the moment that I took this little snapshot. You can't really do a whole lot until it is 100% uploaded and saved. So you may have to sit there for a little bit. You can play it and watch it while you're waiting and make sure it looks the way you want it to look. Okay, but we're in the editing screen right now. I want to show you the difference between the three screens that Soapbox gives you. So we're in the editing screen, which means I can cut the beginning, I can cut the end. I can obviously down here discard and retake. If I don't like the way it turned out, I can always, try again. And now if I go to customize, I clicked on that little customize tab up top. This lets me give my recording a title. So you definitely want to give it a title that isn't just something default. And I can preview it in a new tab to see what it's going to look like, and I can watch it right here. And as you can see now, instead of uploading, it says that it's saved. So it's 100% uploaded at this point. And then if I click on the share tab, this is how you're going to share it with your teacher. And it's the same way your teacher is going to share it with Mr. Hemphill so that it can be aired on Celtics Live. So you do have some options. You can copy the URL in a thumbnail image or just copy the URL only. My advice is oh yeah, this is the share screen just to let you know. My advice is to copy the URL only. That will just give you a unique link to your video. And then you'll email that link to your teacher to take a look. And then, we'll let you know, yes, looks great. And then we'll be ready to air. So that link is the one you're going to want to keep and to share. Okay, now I can show you, I made a little sample video and I copied my link. Let me show you what someone sees when they click on the link to your video. Okay, so someone gets something that looks like this and they can make it full screen and watch your speech. Hi everybody, I just want to give you some hints about your senior speech, and mostly I just wanted to give you a very short example of what the speech looks like when you put the finished product together. Okay, so I won't make you watch the whole speech right now, although I will give you the full link so you can watch it and see what this finished product looks like. But that is what your senior speech is going to look like, and hopefully that gives you the information that you need to start working on this and start practicing with Soapbox. There are some technical difficulties when you watch my sample. You'll notice one of my images didn't come through on the finished product. I don't know why. The only explanation I can come up with is that the internet connection wasn't great at that moment, and so there was just a little hiccup. I don't know. I'll look into it, but hopefully we'll get these recorded without too many issues. So let us know how things go. Start working on that slideshow and the speech, and good luck.